Hold on tight, 'cause you know tomorrow may not bring that same thing that you said last night. Woo! Every time I find a little peace of mind, I hold on tight, 'cause tomorrow may not bring the very same thing. No, 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 said none of the right there. You that care all, just for me. I'm so glad that you that care, Lord, just for me. I'm so glad that you that care, Lord, for a sinner like me.
Hello, ShaNae Ross. How you doing?
I'm doing well this evening. How are you?
Simply fantastic, and thank you for
Great.
asking.
Oh, you look good.
Oh, watch it now. You better watch yourself, young lady. Yeah, you know I like you. Don't give me. No, I'm just. You know what I mean. Thank you very
I
much.
know.
Okay, ShaNae. We know that you're a comedian. We know that you've been in the Denver area for a while, and we also want to know kind of how you got started. What maybe some bumps in the road and getting into that profession that you're in, and just a little bit about where you're at and where you're going.
I've always been a class clown. I've always been funny, and it started from middle school, high school. Like I won accolades for being the most funniest and the class clown. And what prompted me to start comedy, it was my church mother. I would be in church cutting up, marking people, and she seen me one day. She said, "I think that you should try being a comedian." And I was like, "Really?" And she said, "Yes." And I was like, "I don't even know how to even begin to even start. Like, where do I look into?" So I started researching how to become a comedian. And in the process of that, um, Mr. Will, they would allow me to host different programs at church. Like I would MC the different programs from Sunday evening services to Wednesday services to teen night, whatever was going on, they would allow me to host and MC it. And then I was fortunate enough to interact with Shed G, who was a Denver staple in the comedy community. And he gave me some notes like, this is what you got to do. And he always stressed to me, be clean, be a clean comic, and be genuine. And if you believe in God, he will take you where you need to go. So I started reaching, research, did some stuff, different comedy competitions at Comedy Works. Started doing local bar shows. Different churches would have me host. Like I don't know if you're familiar with YWCC, Young Women Christian Council. So there's this big organization. They're all under Kojic. So I would do different comedy sets for them. And so right now, I've been doing comedy as long as I've been at Comcast, which might be 16 years. Um,
Wow.
I know that I know comedy is going to take me where I need to go. I know some comics you do, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, but I feel like God's going to lead me where I need to go. I'm not rushing him. I've been blessed to do comedy in Oklahoma, which where I'm originally from. I've been able to do it in Texas. I've been able to do it in LA. I haven't touched Atlanta just yet, but hopefully my feet will touch the ground there and be able to do comedy.
Well, that's quite an extensive little run there that you put down in 2, 3 minutes. I mean, you went from church
Yeah,
all the way to the brother. What was his name again?
Shed G.
Shed G.
G.
Yeah, I just want to give that a shout out because you plugged him in like he was very instrumental into a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
your things, and that's good that you did that. So when you were going through this, and you've been doing this 16 years now, Did you ever have times when things just didn't pan out like you thought?
Yeah, I think with anything with life, whatever you start, of course you're gonna get some bumps
Hey, come on.
along the way. Again, like I said, I didn't wake up and be like, man, comedy's gonna take me to Hollywood. Like some comics think like that. I just was like, I just want to make people laugh. I don't know if that's on a small scale to a big scale. I just didn't care. I just wanted to make people laugh because I knew that was something that God gave me. Amen. This natural ability to do. So I was just like, I don't care where you take me, God. I just want to be able to do a good job at what you bless me with. So as far as like bumps and bruises, I've had shows where promoters haven't paid me.
What? Wait. And you still walking around free?
Yeah.
You didn't have to go Rambo on them or nothing?
No, I took it under the chin. Lesson learned, you know what I mean? So that just from that experience taught me, okay, I'm going to have all my ducks in a row. I'm going to have a contract. You're going to have to give me a deposit. I've went to places to do shows because other comics was like, yeah, I got a hook up there. If you go there and tell them such and such, I can get you some stage time. And got there and they canceled the show, but the person forgot to tell me, and I'm all the way in California. I've had some experiences where I'm just like, okay, God, well.
So it was a little rocky. I mean, there's been rocky moments, but it sounds like you endured, you got over it. Like you said, I took it on the chin because you wasn't going to let nothing discourage you from what God put in your heart to do.
Yeah.
I see. So where are some places locally that you've been in since you've been all around the United States?
Not all around.
Well, it sounds like you have it under your foot to get there.
Wherever I'm at this point, Pastor Bill, wherever he gonna take me, that's where I'm gonna go. But I've done the Improv. I've done Comedy Works. I've done 3 E's. I don't know if you're familiar with that, but that's a new Black-owned comedy club in Colorado Springs. I've been blessed to do some shows there. I've been to Pueblo. I've been to Trinidad. I've been to Parker, Colorado. I'm going to Winter Park this Saturday to do a show. So I've been Fort Collins, Longmont. I didn't touch just about.
You done been all around Colorado. Huh?
Yeah, I've been just about all around the city. Boulder, Lafayette. I've hit a few. Just about all the cities here, just about.
Every time I hear about you, people be laughing. They be talking about you. You said you hadn't been to Atlanta, but one time I know some people you were going to Atlanta with, and the people that saw you in Atlanta, they just had me rolling, talking about how, I remember the one about the man, you fell asleep on the airplane.
Yes, yeah.
You fell asleep on the airplane and the man was cuddled up on you. Tell me about that. Do you mind?
So we were traveling with some friends to go to Atlanta to hang out, and I was so tired because we took a red eye and I fell asleep. Like my head went into this guy's shoulder, and he said, "It's okay now." And it's like he rocked me to sleep, and I'm just sitting there like, "What?" Like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I woke up on the man, like my head was on his lap, and I just was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay."
Wait, on his shoulder, on his lap.
So I was so tired, like I started off on his shoulder, and then I like slumped down, like where I was in his lap.
You were knocked out.
I was tired. Yeah, I was tired. So yeah.
There's some shots that you might have, or some videos that you might have that we like to insert.
I recently did Ancestry.com because I wanted to know what was going on with me besides the obvious. And it came back that I was an Afro-American white woman. So I was like, let me do some white stuff like white women do. The first thing that I did, Katie, I touched a dog I didn't know. I tried throwing up my food. But the black woman in me made me keep it. It's like, oh, bitch, don't you throw up that food. You keep that food. You do not waste food in a black household. the choir. Good, should. His mom was like, you all right. Y'all do racial profiling me? I know y'all was scoping it out. Y'all like, it's an all black show, so it should be all black comics. It should. Y'all hear, you guys know that we try to identify people's race by their name. Do you know we do that? Let's just try this out. So, basically, you guys heard ShaNae, y'all was like, what? Sister. Y'all hear Marianne, what do y'all think? White. No, she black and she's actually over here. Spider-Man? Oh, you gonna be Spider-Man. Like, I'm like an 80s baby. So when Halloween came around, my mom was a jerk. I can say that, Mom, I made it on TV, not really, but yeah, she was a jerk. She utilized what she had at the house. One time I was bills. Like, she pasted all the bills on me. I'm knocking on people's doors like, trick or treat. They were like, what are you? I was like, rent, car payment, groceries, child. So it was embarrassing. So
man, you look like Andre 3000 had a sex change. All right. You look like in high school you were voted most likely to date white guys.
let's go to the test. Your mom wants to know, do you have sex for hamburgers? Guys, come on. And you said no, and the lie detector said, that's a lie. So what, he offered me extra pickle.
Oh, that was just wonderful. That's why you so crazy, girl. You just crazy. So what is your stage name?
It's ShaNae Ross.
So you keep it at ShaNae Ross.
ShaNae Ross.
You know, a lot of people, when I said ShaNae, they want to know, is that the name from Lawrence?
I would have to ask my father. He was responsible for that. I'm going to say no because ShaNae came out in the 90s. I was born in 83. So I don't know what.
Okay, so ShaNae came after you.
After me. I don't know.
You the original ShaNae.
I don't know what inspired him, where it came about. The agreement was he was to name me and my mother was to name my brother. So, yeah.
And ShaNae is a pretty name.
It's a lot of ShaNaes that I'm finding. Different ways that everybody's spelling it, but yeah, it's become a popular name.
Well, ShaNae, what is it that you envision yourself from here?
I envision touring, being able to make. I'm so in love with elderly people. Like, that is my thing, Pastor Will. Like, old people love me and I love them back. Children, I love and they love me back. I don't feel like I meet a stranger. But just to touch down anywhere that I'm not familiar with, to make people laugh. I don't care if it's in Iowa. If that's where God's gonna take me, then that's where I'm gonna go.
Amen.
But I don't, like I said, I don't foresee. I mean, if I'm supposed to do acting, okay, I'll act. If I'm supposed to just sit on stage, I'll do that. If I'm supposed to produce shows, okay, I'm just gonna follow him. So
you're open. It's not like you're open to whatever. You're open to the way God leads you. Mm-hmm. Is that what I'm hearing?
Absolutely.
So there's no need for me to assume, because you're letting me know. I guess, is it safe to say you're a believer?
Absolutely.
You're a believer. Okay, absolutely. Well, that's a beautiful thing. On this journey, just a little bit more, is it things that has happened to you along this journey where you had experiences or went through something where you knew it was God that got you through, or you knew that God put you in a certain situation or opened doors?
Of course. I feel like we all have been blessed to have experienced him in some sort of capacity. I would say for me, the hardest thing for me that I had to get over was the loss of my grandmother who had Alzheimer's. So just knowing that I can make her laugh was everything that I needed. And she enjoyed it. Now, one time did she forget who I was? There was times where she would call me my mom, or my mom, or she would call my mom me. But just to be able to care for her in her later years was everything to me. My dad's mother passed 2 years after she had passed, but one of her dying wishes was to see me perform on stage before she left. And I was able to go on her birthday in Oklahoma to do a set. And she got to see me perform, and then I had lost her that December. To be able to do that was everything that I needed. Because in my mind, I'm like, I made it. If that's all that she said that she wanted to see before she left this earth, then I felt like at that moment, I'm like, okay, I'm a big deal, because I was able to do that for her. So
you know, ShaNae, you have a very beautiful spirit. Ever since I've met you, you've always had a beautiful spirit. I just wanted to ask you, what part of Oklahoma?
I'm from Tulsa.
Tulsa,
Oklahoma. Yeah, where the Black Wall Street.
Yeah, that's the money over there in Tulsa.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, that's where I'm from. Born and bred and raised. Yeah, I have all of our family still there. My mother is here, and my father is here. My brother's in Atlanta. But yeah, this is home.
So
Oklahoma's home, but Denver is home. So
you have family here. Everyone else is here. So you see yourself producer, writer, comedian, actor. If they need somebody just to stand on this, a walk-in, you down?
Yeah, I'm down. I just believe that what's for me is supposed to be for me. You know what I mean? So I just wake up every morning wanting to be intentional, wanting to wake up grateful, just knowing exactly who's leading me. And again, if I'm with him and he's with me, then I'm gonna be all right.
Well, ShaNae, I am so glad that you took the time to come through at Where Were You and tell us a little bit about your journey. And I know there's probably a lot more to you. And if you ever feel comfortable about saying that, maybe you'll come back again and share it with us.
Absolutely.
And I do appreciate you. I really do.
You're more than welcome.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, another episode of Where Were You? And we would like to thank our guests for this evening. Also want to thank New Me. New Me helps sponsor Where Were You? So go on and check it out. New Me /Arkway. Also, go on and hit that like. Go on and hit subscribe. Go on and hit that share. Go on and leave a comment. And if you find anyone that has a story, let me know. And hey, you bless someone today.